Other cleaning products are available as Team Vision now will hold the main area here as For Fun and Zeddy are both going to be in this same building. Advantage Vision, 100%.
With the exhibit going down, certainly is, because that means For Fun and Zeddy are engaging. One alive on Zeddy. It's going to be Jelly. It's a 1v1 in the building. Cinetic versus Jelly. Jelly wins it, but Team Vision convert once again.
And as we were talking about throughout Split 1 Pro League, they had a 50% conversion rate from top fives. And even though it hasn't been up there here at Split 1 playoffs at EWC 2026, now those percentages start to go up, which is the perfect time to increase them in match point finals. Zach Mazer, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best IGLs in the world.
Talk about making the most of your opportunities. That is what makes you successful in a match point finals or a match point lobby. Alliance have got to do it.
So many teams who wouldn't have done what Alliance just did. They wouldn't have taken that risk because most teams would have thought Vision would still be up there. Now RRQ, they say, Vision, we don't want you here anymore. And they try and do some damage before they go back.
It's off the back of the Kraber shot. And now Carter down, Lota down. Barely any help to work with. Team Vision will be eliminated. Now the Kraber, so vital here. Wolves on the high ground, RRQ below them. But a Kraber in the hands of Hackis, in the hands of Pricey, could be a difference maker. Hackis playing the off angles, playing the space. He's on right, so he'll be able to queue back.
I love this though. You take an angle, you can add that little extra bit of damage, and then you just feed Unlucky and Aku. They're all going to play there, but now Wolves, they're going to be above them here. Maybe it's advantage RRQ.
Alliance make the play on the side of the building. They would have been vulnerable, having to move down, so they're trying to play this side cover. They were kind of forced to move from that height. And now they're ticking. And now they're burning. And with Aku down, all of a sudden the pendulum swings the way of Wolves Esports. No Name's found one. Alliance now down to one. All three still healthy. No Name taking names. Hack is down as well. Last two from RRQ, and No Name is hunting.
Still not done yet. RRQ might get a chance to reset. Castle Wall comes out just in case though.
It's Bank Center zone. Wolves say, come to us, RRQ. If you're feeling brave.
Skynade.
No Name looking to cook.
Oh,
Kraber in the hands of Pricey though. One bullet could be a difference maker.
Tell you what.
Do your peek. Oh, Pricey! It's interesting now. It's a 2v1 for Pricey. Not enough. Wolves Esports close it out. But what an end game it was.
Wolves now taking their time and looking at For Fun.
And we have to talk about Team Liquid as well, right? On the other side, like you mentioned, they're going for a 2-1 split. The job of the solo is to keep Team Falcons from moving north and not rotating towards the east. Wolves and For Fun, at some time, you're going to have to hit these ults. With the Valk, though, on No Name, we know they like to take to the sky to see where everyone is and slam down at the end.
Wolves for Apex South now with 38 points alone after taking game number 2 on World's Edge with double-digit KP to destroy, or attempt to destroy the Watson. Spence's here backing away, the nades on No Name's feet. He doesn't have the Kraber like we saw just yesterday, but we know he's so quick with it, but have to deal with Team Liquid on the other side as they take this slow. Final zone closing behind their backs.
And Team Liquid give up the 2-1 split. They pull together and Wolves cross, make it straight onto For Fun. Tyler down, but a nade rips into the Wolves.
And Rex goes down as Wolves go out in Fork, but they got a huge amount of KP as Falcons move up. For Fun get eliminated. It's Falcons versus Liquid, but Falcons with the high ground. They take game number 3 on Olympus.
We talked about this moving into Olympus, Vicky. What was that going to look like with Falcons and Team Liquid at the bottom of the leaderboard? And both of those teams first and second place in map number 3. They recognize there's a scramble to get to that 50, and if we let it go for too long, our chances dwindle each and every moment.
Who have been farming this side of zone. Now look at SAU, the Kraber shots, Legacy, who is so consistent with this weapon.
This is the game they needed to turn it around here on E-District. 8 kills for the team, and so many Kraber shots connecting, and here's the deal, it's infinite ammo. We can open up these fights, but do not forget about Hackis, the Alter, who's laying low. Imagine what he can do. We've seen him play Wraith as a solo in end games. We get as many placement points as we can, but we could convert this if we time it right.
Or if you get the Terminator here to exterminate the rat, but Alliance, we've seen this before, staying alive, waiting for the 3v3 of Sentinels and SAUL with Sentinels having the advantage in terms of their positioning on that slight high ground. Legacy pinging on where to rotate. Feeling the drill though, and the pressure with Kraber now in his hands still. Peppering in also the caustic barrels to at least give him the space.
Respawn for Alliance, a full reset. Welcome back, Aku and Unlucky. Now it's a 3v3v3. Here comes the Maggie Ball. And despite getting them back in, this causes chaos. Could Sentinels win?
Sentinels now move up. This is all for Sentinels. They see Alliance, who still get the KP, but it is Sentinels who are king of the hill and king of E-District for game number 4.
Sentinels with their first win of the Year 6 ALGS Split 1 playoffs. Better late than never, boys. This is what matters. You lock it in on match point finals.
Sentinels getting pressured by Elite Esports as well inside of their little hut they call home. GG now the play onto GK. Looks good, gets the clip. Zane sends in the motherload. Zone is closing GK down to 1 as Blast will find another in the feed. You can also see Zeddy doing some damage onto AG on the low ground. GG will reset.
This is going to be one of the most difficult end zones you've ever seen to stay alive. It's all down to bubbles, castle walls. And maybe, just maybe, there's something you can throw in. There's ramparts that are in the lobby. Don't forget a catalyst there with the Dark Veil as well.
An L-Star will certainly help. Elite Esports will be out next. Zeddy looking to punish RC behind this wall. GK Esports, they'll be out of the lobby next. The solo will go. RC now versus Zeddy. Zeddy are trying to send this on the high ground. Rejector out. Gaming Gladiators also out. We're into our top 5.
Zeddy find themselves 7 points away now from the threshold, but Jelly's just gone down. They're being bombarded, but another bubble comes out. They should be able to get up, but the zone's creeping in. You've got to move.
Well, there's Deeds doing his job again on Newcastle. Members down in front of them all of a sudden. The game is Zeddy's. Liquid will fall. Everybody is in front of them. Oh, but that's Zaya Division. That's Zaya Division. Zeddy will fall. And send them for back-to-back. But it's Zeta Division who come through with a win for APAC North.
Yuka on land. Could we see the man who has been chasing that victory for what feels like forever, as no team crosses the match point threshold here in match 5?
For the IGL of the World Champs.
It is worth noting as well, with only 5 squads remaining, that does add placement points to Vision. They will also cross that match point threshold at 51. And Hackis, he was down, he was out. A little bit of extra salt rubbed into that wound.
Liquidine 3. One team fight for Liquid, and they are good. They will hit match point as well. And Panic is just trying to find a victim, but does he know that across from them is going to be Sentinels? And do they know that Blinkster isn't missing with that Kraber? Elsewhere, you can see that AG taking damage to Vision.
I think the L-Star is going to play an important factor into this one as well. You put an L-Star in Panic's hands, he can do some dirty things.
Smoke's going down as well. Alliance just been eliminated. The final player cannot survive. Aku will fall as Team Liquid start to take damage. And those 2 points seem a long way away all of a sudden as Sykes will be down. Panic says, I'm going to try and do what I can here. Sentinels, you will not fall either. Liquid come up short. As now AG try and swing behind Sentinels.
AG with a last gas push as well to try and send themselves closer to the top. Sentinels, after a valiant effort and doing their job, will be eliminated, but it's Vision.
Oh,
AG on the hunt. They want to cross match point too.
Vision's the last team in front of them. 1v1
Surely not.
for match point here for Neasel. Can't get it done, but Team Vision, they do get it done. Match point hit.
Well, Zach said 6 games. Maybe it was 6 games to cross that match point threshold, as we have our first 2 teams who will get the opportunity to win this tournament in match 7. Vision, one of the best IGLs that we have seen in Zach Meza in recent times, against Sentinels, the reigning ALGS world champions.
The duo of RRQ, Strafing and Easy Flash, who have worked together to get top 3 at LAN before. They want to halt this. They need 1 more game. 6 points puts them on 50. 2 points for Falcons.
Falcons desperate as the final ring closes behind their back, and Sentinels are looking at this pileup. It's just a matter of time. Sentinels do have to move up eventually, but this is their moment.
Okay, Waltzy. We didn't find all of our RQ, but we get in. We have coverage. We threw the Rolling Thunder north. We let Unlimit take that, and RRQ are playing for the center of the train tracks.
From winning champs here, 4 squads left. Falcons desperate. Unlimit moving up. RQ though are fixated onto Sentinels as they try to back away. It's the duo. They take the
Hal
portal
is
back.
down.
The
Easy
catalyst
Flash
wall.
is down. The only team full up is Sentinels, your former ALGS champs.
Sentinels looking for the back-to-back victory in sight.
Unlimit also still back up to a team of 3. Unlimit have high ground. Peace, Yalari man, Itsubi, and Waltzy is the last standing as Team RRQ is out.
They got to match point, but is it all for naught? Has Sentinels now move up with Bleacher, making the move off the race. He gets a wall jump. He takes it back. Don't think he meant to take it though. It's only up to Bleacher. No way! Falcons! The script writers are hard at work as Unlimit to stay alive. Falcons get eliminated. Bleacher, that's it. Unlimit! We keep this going!
Stop it! 1 more game! Unlimit show no peace. They set fire to the flames. And Blinkster, although trying to stall with the portal play, do not close it out. The celebrations from Unlimit.
The calm before the storm as this final ring now starts closing it, but RRQ are going to harass E36, Reject, and GK. These teams need a miracle, though, to try to find themselves at match point. Not enough bodies here, but RC, this is how you kick things off. And E36 say hello to my little friend off the Sheila as they're rocking off with the Rampart. Just looking behind them, too, because they know RRQ just have clear line of sight.
But how many times have we seen GK play Rampart? It's usually Keon, and they're not. We have Cat, Sparrow, Wraith. On the other side, we're eating the bullets from Sheila. And this is the way to keep all that damage to multiple teams.
Justin says, give me another one right here, while Strafing Flame now actually goes and harasses them in the back. The beautiful follow-up with the Thermite to also get the knockout to Oobli. They're completely taking over this final fight here with these last 4 squads. It's going to be E36 now looking at GK, while Reject now clear up RRQ, but it's fine. The job is done. They already got over to the 50-point threshold. E36, though, they want the dub. 2 squads left. E36 now face against Reject, and it is Reject after clearing King of the Hill against RRQ. Are your Game 8 champions, and the curse stays alive. We get more Apex. We welcome more teams. Almost half the lobby at 50 points.
I told you earlier, Vicky, APAC North teams are the slaughterers of our match point teams.
The king of the Nater, the boogeyman of match point, stands tall for Unlimit. Yalari Man finds one onto No Name. Wolves Esports eliminated. We're down to just 3.
So Nemesis solo that is still alive, but it would need kills plus placement to be able to find Nemesis crossing 50. It's very unlikely, even if it is the young star himself, Sacred, but perhaps about to meet his demise, as Unlimit have spotted him, and there they go. Unlimited versus AG here in the final circle.
And Yulari, man's got a Kraber. It feels like we're primed for an unlimited win, but if there's one team who likes to pull things out of the bag, it's AG down on this low ground. But Yulari, man, with the Stinger Bolt, flushes out AG, claims another victim. And I wonder if it's going to go for something fancy here.
Put on a show for us.
Hold your breath. No ammo left in the Kraber. He's going to have to reload. Yanya down. It's Unlimited's time to celebrate as we keep this tournament going here in Paris.
Unlimited do it again. And it just felt like we were always going to another one with how those match point teams were dropping over and over again. They were being hunted down, it felt like, almost as if they had a target on their back. But as the entire arena once more chanted one more game, that's what they're rewarded with here, and what everyone watching at home is as well.
Jelly a little bit isolated from the rest of his team, who are safe in zone still. Falcons are trying to bully them. They invested a lot of utility in doing so. Nades, Stinger Bolt from Sparrow. And now it's invited to fight. Waltzy, very, very weak. Guild, very, very weak. Hal has to go huge. Falcons are weak. Falcons are bleeding. And Doom's popped the battery. Here comes Duplex.
They're stuck against a rock right now, and they are being surrounded. Duplex in prime position to remove Falcons from this tournament and to give Zeddy the chance potentially to win this whole thing, as Hal's now gone down.
The last hope stays with Waltzy, but he's only got 1 HP.
Wolves!
Vision! They're eliminated, but Wolves! Wolves out of nowhere! Wrapped behind Zeddy Esports! And somehow take control of the zone.
Wolves, who have a 33% win rate.
Wait a minute, here come Unlimit.
From top
Here come
fives, might lose out here from Unlimit. Falcons are gone.
Yulari man is down though. Crazy Kong follows. Peace! Peace!
Zeta Division are still alive, but they are just a duo here. They have not capitalized. They're rezzing!
It's a 3v2! Unless they stick the res!
They have!
Stevie gets caught off guard!
Yuka's back in the game. He's coming from the skies now.
Everyone might get healthy here. When you're looking at the armor differential though, it favors Unlimit. No caustic ult here for Mike. Is this the moment that Yuka has been waiting for? Or will Unlimit, who have been known to keep the tournaments going, finally claim their moment? A Kraber for Yuka.
The star boy of Apex Legends for his region, probably in the world. Could he finally lift a trophy and rise to the occasion that it feels like he's been destined for his whole career? On the other side though, Unlimit, who have denied so much already.
Stubby is down, 2v2. Pace up on the high ground, the beams come in from Yuka, but it's Unlimit!
Unlimit, now is your time to lift that trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 ALGS Split 1 playoff champions at the Esports World Cup, Unlimit! At this tournament, we have the MVP, of course. And so, ladies and gentlemen, your MVP of the ALGS Split 1 playoffs is... It's Peace. Congratulations, my friend. Can I get the Keymaster to bring over our MVP trophy? In 3, 2, 1, give it up for Peace, everyone!
You can wake up, Peace, because this is not a dream. You are the champion of ALGS at EWC 26. And not only that, he has won MVP tonight.
Yeah, I mean, peace, love, and EWC champions is the name of it. I am so proud of this team. Yulari Man has done his job so many times of keeping match point finals going, and for them to finally pull it out and get the win like this, we saw the emotions on the stage. We saw the emotion from the competitors. It is the best feeling that they could have, and we've seen it all on their faces.